morning, besties, and Merry Christmas. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Owls, and for today's video I wanted to do a little Christmassy day. My plan is to upload this on either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. For any of you that might be spending Christmas alone and are looking for some little Christmassy videos, or also if you're not spending Christmas alone and you come across this video, of course, more than welcome to stick around. So Merry Christmas. And I just wanted to make this because as a girl that moved out of her home country at 19, I've spent holidays alone with friends, with new family, on planes, and I know sometimes it can get very lonely, especially when you can see through social media maybe your family back home doing things, or just your other friends that you've met in life doing things, or just random people that you follow, or sometimes, you know, you've been through something and there's another reason that you're spending this holiday season alone. It sometimes isn't easy, especially with seeing other people do so many other things. So I wanted to just film this little video as, yeah, just like a little cozy Christmas day alone. I'm filming this a couple days before Christmas. This year I'm spending it with my husband and his family, and I'm very excited. I just wanted to make this so we're gonna have a cozy little Christmas day. And yeah, if you are having a very chill Christmas, feel free to follow along and maybe do some of these things, and let me know what are some of your traditions, what are things that you do on the holidays to sometimes feel like maybe it's a bit less lonely, or what is just something that it makes you excited about the holiday season. I have made a list of things that we're gonna do today. It's a little short list, but I'm very excited about it. So first we're gonna read a holiday book. If you are a reader girly, I feel like starting the day with a book, that's what I do every single morning. I'm a routine girly. Starting the day with a book, best thing ever. And I got a new book yesterday that I'll show you in a little bit, and I'm so excited to start it today. I've seen it everywhere on TikTok, Instagram, so I'm very excited. Then we're gonna do, of course, do some Christmas baking. I love baking, and also it's a very Christmassy winter thing to bake, so I'm very excited to do that. We're gonna make some sugar cookies. I haven't done those in years, so I'm very excited. We've got sprinkles, got the whole thing. Then we're gonna watch vlogmas. I love vlogmas, and last year I was visiting my family in Argentina, so during that week I just watched absolutely nothing. I usually don't even look at my phone, so I have so much stuff to watch. So we're gonna watch some vlogmas because it is, I love it so much. Then we're gonna go for a nice winter walk. I feel like walks for me are really helpful, like mentally they help me, you know, get some air and just relax, and I love them. So anything that works for you, moving your body, that's the idea. And then of course in the evening, watching a Christmas film. I had made a little list of films that I had never seen, and this year we watched Die Hard. I had never seen Home Alone or Home Alone 2, so we've watched those. We watched the original Grinch, which I really didn't like. So I don't know what we're gonna watch today. I think tomorrow with Harry we're gonna watch the, what's it called, like Christmas National Lampoon Vacation, something like that. I have seen that one, I really enjoyed, but Harry hasn't seen it, so we're gonna watch that one. And also I've mentioned it to a lot of like British people and nobody has seen it, which is really interesting. So I'm assuming it's more of like an American tradition film. Then we're gonna open a little present. I got a little something to open today, but if you've gotten yourself a self present, that also is great. I'm a strong believer in self presents, whether that's something small or something big, but you know, we're at the end of the year, we've made it through, so you deserve a little treat. So that's my philosophy on that. And then we're just gonna have a cozy meal. We're gonna be making a little lentil and pancetta soup later today, so I'm very excited about that. Harry started like cooking a lot of things lately, and that was one of the recipes that he made, and it is so good. I will leave it linked down below. I think, do we have a link for that one? Yeah, I will leave it linked down below then, because you guys, it's the perfect winter meal and it's so good. So I'm gonna leave it down below, and it's very nutritious, you know, it's lentils, so it's great. Let's get started with making a coffee and my blog. The book that I got is called Good Spirits by B.K. Borison, and it says he's the ghost of Christmas past, but she's not exactly Scrooge. Noah Callahan intends to spend this holiday season exactly like every other, haunting the terrible people of Annapolis in his aimless existence as the ghost of Christmas past. And then Harriet York is a good person, or at least she tries to be, a people pleaser at her core. She always does what's expected of her. So when Nolan is assigned the sweeter than candy canes antique shop owner for his holiday haunting, neither of them have any idea why. To escape one another, Harriet and Nolan must unravel the threads that bind them together, all by Christmas Eve. Ooh, interesting, because, well, he's a ghost. So I'm excited. The cover is really, really cute. I've never read a book by B.K. Borson. I do have First Time Caller, and it's been sitting on my TBR since the beginning of the year, so hopefully I'll get to it around Valentine's Day, which is when it came out last year. Like, I'm hoping to read it early next year. But let's start with this one now. I'm also gonna have my coffee in my favorite cozy Christmas mug. It's gonna be great, so I'll let you know how this book is going in a little bit. Also, I love having little Christmas plushies. This is a little candy cane jelly cat, and then my siblings got me this little Winnie Pooh in a little Christmas hat, and he's even got a snowman, and he is my favorite thing ever. I love him with all my heart, and again, especially because my siblings got him for me, so he just means a lot to me. But anyways, I'm gonna go read and have my coffee now, and I will catch you guys up in a little bit. Thoroughly enjoying this so far. I do miss that. I've been reading Twilight and I just finished number 3 and I'm like, oh, I miss them. I'm gonna read number 4 when I'm done with this. With that said, I am on page 70 now and I'm thoroughly enjoying the story. It's giving grumpy, it's also giving like good sunshine girly. She's so good to everybody, but we don't know why she's being haunted yet. But there's, you know, some fights with family that she needs to uncover and we need to figure out exactly what happened. I'm really excited to keep reading, and again, I keep staring at the cover because it is absolutely stunning. But yeah, enjoying so far, would recommend so far. Now we're gonna get ready and we're gonna go for our little winter walk. Thankfully it's not raining today, which for England in winter, that is a big plus and sometimes a rarity. So we are gonna get ready and go for that now, just to get some air, and then after that I can come back, shower, and get cozy for the rest of the day, because I do not plan on leaving the house for the rest of the day. You guys, we're on our walk and we just went up a hill behind there and we're both like, we're just so out of practice, and Harry's so athletic.
Oh, I'm so athletic.
Well, a lot more than me. Oh, that was a lot. Okay, besties, I've got my apron on. We just got back from our walk. I had a quick shower and now it's time to make the Christmas cookies. I'm so excited. I need to take out the sprinkles and actually all of the ingredients, but I might put a little bit of honey in them as well. Here they are. I'm so excited to use them. I've got these. I don't know if you can see. Hold on. I've also got these. So I'm going to do a little bit of a mixture of both. Just because I need to use them, because are they expired? Maybe. But what's the worst that can happen, right? I'm going to get all of my ingredients together and I'll show you what I get up to. I will link the recipe down below if it turns out good. I'm sure it'll be alright if I'm following it, so I will link it down below. Finished the mix, but it does say it needs to cool for a couple hours, which I hadn't read. If not, I would have done it in the morning. So I'm just gonna leave it there for like 1 hour. I'm not gonna be patient. I'm hungry. I want my cookies. So I'm just gonna leave them there while I clean all this stuff, and then we're gonna bake them. I'm so excited. They look alright. Like, I don't know. Again, I've only done sugar cookies once, and I feel like the recipe that I did in the past, it felt much more soft. This one doesn't feel as soft, but I'm sure, I mean, it's a good combination of flavors. I'm sure it'll be fine. They are out of the oven and I put them in a little gingerbread plate, and I'm so excited to try them. So we're gonna do a taste test now. I literally just took them out, so they're still super warm, but I'm so excited. That is what they look like. I think they turned out well. They have Christmassy colors. I feel like putting like Christmas M&Ms would have been great, but they don't sell them here in the UK, or I've never seen them at least. Oh wow, that's actually so nice. I love it. It's Christmassy and tastes delicious, so we'll count that as a win. I will definitely link this down below because that is delicious. I'm so excited. I'll definitely be eating some more of these. And now comes the time to watch some vlogmas, and I was already watching a little bit while these were baking. And let me know which YouTubers you guys love to watch during vlogmas. I have a couple that I would love to, I mean, I'm sure you guys watch them. If you found my video, I'm sure it's like, I feel like, you know, when you like certain things, you like similar films, books, YouTubers. But just in case, I'm gonna mention some that I've been enjoying a lot. And also, I mean, one of my favorite YouTubers is Rachel Catherine, and I was actually looking at my Wrapped, and I think I was like top 8% viewers or something like that, and I would say she's like probably my top favorite YouTuber. But she's not doing vlogmas, but she's still been posting videos, so I've definitely been watching those. But then on vlogmas, I've been watching and I think she on the channel is like Sophie Jane. I've been watching Destiny, and I've been also watching Sarah, and then sometimes I watch Steph, and then also Emily Nelson, who is also Emily Enchanted, and she posts like little Disney videos, and I love hers, and she's also doing vlogmas, and it's her first Christmas in California, so she's posting a lot of those. So those are like my top favorite like YouTubers in general, but also a lot of them were doing vlogmas, which was so exciting to see. So like I said, I'm very behind, so I need to catch up on a lot of videos, but I've been really enjoying just watching like the everyday or so many things. It's such a fun time with so much content. It's actually insane, and I don't know how they do it, but it's so cool. So I'm gonna go watch some vlogmas, I'm gonna go eat my cookies, and yeah, just let me know which ones you guys like to watch so I can keep an eye out for them for the next year, or maybe look at their normal videos. But those are some of my favorites. Like I said, I wanted to do like a little self-present section, and I literally got the smallest little thing just for today. But like I said, I'm a strong believer in auto rewarding, and that could be something that you buy, something that you do, a treat, anything. But sometimes I'm like, okay, we made it through this, we did this, and I'm like, you deserve something. And that can be anything. It doesn't have to be something you buy, but it can be an activity, anything that you're like, okay, this feels good, and I'm recognizing that I've done something good and I am proud of myself. And again, it can be something so silly, and then for the purpose of this video, I got something very small. But I also wanted to show you the bag that I got. I bought a packet of these at TK Maxx, and they are my favorite bags. I've been really like into vintagey wrapping paper. I'll show you in a minute the wrapping papers that I've gotten because I love them so much, and I just want to use it for everything. And I'm like, what can I put in wrapping paper but nothing other than presents? But I love them so much. But anyways, I didn't even put tissue paper. I apologize, guys. But this is what I got. I got a little Eeyore dressed as Santa. Can you guys see him? And he's very cute. It had been a while since I've gotten any Funkos, and then I literally ordered another one the other day, and I was like, is this good? Probably not. We used to have a huge collection, but then I kind of went off them and we sold a bunch of them, and I still have some of like my favorite characters, but as you can see, I love Winnie the Pooh, so I thought this was fitting. And it's such a tiny one, so I was like, that's so cute, look at it. I don't know where we can put it, but it's Eeyore Little Christmassy, and it says, Dear Santa, I've been good, better than most, and then that's scratched out and says, not as bad as some. Fair enough. That's very positive, Eeyore, but I really like it, so I just wanted to do that. But I love this bag, and it even has some like jingle bells, you call these? What do you call these?
Yeah, bells.
Yeah, it just makes it so magical. But let me show you some of the presents that I've wrapped so you can see the wrapping paper that we got this year, because I found it all at TK Maxx, and you guys, it is so cute. This is one of them. It's like a little bow thing, and it's got some like garland details, which is really cute. This is another one, which don't judge wrapping skills, okay? But this is another one that has like little reindeer, and it's got little Santa Clauses, and it's got little trees. It's just so cute. I love it so much. The final one that I got 3, is this one with little trees, and it's just so cute as well because it's all trees decorated differently, and some of them have like flowers, bows, little candy canes, and I just love them so much. So I've used, of course, like old wrapping paper that I had, but we were running out, so I was like, you don't gotta tell me twice, I'm gonna go find some. And TK Maxx always has the best ones, and also you can tell like the quality is so thick and good. It does make them sometimes a little hard to stick with tape, I don't know why, but I love them. They're so cute. So I definitely recommend. I know Christmas, when you see this, will have come to an end, but for birthday or for future Christmas or anything, it is just so cute and such good quality. So I definitely recommend. And again, the bags that they have are just so cute, and I love these. And it's like little, I keep finding things like there's a little tree with bows. It's honestly so cute, and I'm like, I just want to do something with this because I want to use it, but I can just reuse it for my next self present next year. Maybe that could be it. But anyways, that was that. Now, one more thing checked off the list for our Christmassy day. Also, you guys, I forgot to ask, I wanted to see what your like present traditions are, because I'm from Argentina, and in Argentina we have a really big Christmas Eve, and then we wait till 12 when Santa comes, and then that's when you do all of the present opening. But now I live in England, and what my husband done his whole life is that they open presents Christmas morning, and then they like don't really do much for Christmas Eve. Maybe they'll go to the pub with some friends or something, and then they have Boxing Day, which we don't celebrate Boxing Day, but the 26th is my brother's birthday, so we've always had something going on because it's his birthday. So that's my Boxing Day. But yeah, so now of course we also do Boxing Day. But I'm just curious to see, because I know every country's different, maybe little things, bigger things, but we all have different traditions, and I just love hearing about them, and also getting to experience them is super fun. So yeah, let me know what your guys' traditions are when it comes to that, and like what's the like kind of the Christmas itinerary, because yeah, Argentina's like big Christmas Eve, also big Christmas Day, but then that's kind of over. And then in England, chill Christmas Eve, big Christmas Day, and then big Boxing Day, I would say. At least that was my experience so far. But yeah, let me know. Now in bed, and I'm debating on what to watch, because I was gonna watch a Christmas film, but I'm feeling watching a little more vlogmas maybe, and even maybe Twilight. I'm just really in the mood for Twilight. I know there's more of an autumn film, but I skipped them this autumn because I knew I was gonna be reading the books. So I'm gonna share with you the films that were on my Christmas list my Christmas film list this year that we have been watching, and yeah, I'll just share those for now, and then I'll decide what I'm gonna do. But on my list was Home Alone, and we watched Home Alone 1 and 2. Then Elf, I haven't seen that one this year yet, but that's one of the ones that I rewatch every year, and I love Elf. Then The Grinch, and as I said, I didn't really love The Grinch. That was the one, that Jim Carrey version. I had seen the Benedict Cumberbatch animation one, and I did enjoy that one, or I remember enjoying that one. I don't really remember the experience, but I don't remember disliking it like I disliked this one. Of course, Jim Carrey's amazing in it, but I just found the film like very overwhelming, overstimulating, and just void of color. And I don't know, like we tried googling it because it felt like a lot of the time there was like something on the like lens, like it was blurry, it had very little depth of field. I don't know, there was just something weird about the look of it that I personally didn't like. And again, it was just like a lot going on, and I hate people chewing, and there's so many chewing sounds that it was literally, I was like, oh, please make it stop. So anyways, wasn't my favorite film and my favorite film experience personally, but again, it's a classic, so I'm glad we watched it. Then Love Actually, haven't seen that one this year, but again, I've seen it so many times. I love it so much. It's such a good film, and it's very sad, and I don't remember how all the stories end, but it's very heartfelt. I haven't seen it in a couple years actually, so I should probably rewatch it, but I love it so much. And then we have Die Hard, which I had never seen. We watched it, literally was the first one that we watched this season, and I enjoyed it so much, and it was just so good, so much fun. I haven't seen any of the other ones yet, but I definitely watch a couple more of those. I know there's like, what, 3, 4, 5, I don't know, so many. And then the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, which is the one that we're gonna watch with Harry tomorrow. I have seen it once and Harry has never seen it, so we're gonna watch that one tomorrow. That one, I remember it being super fun, so I'm excited to rewatch it and see it again and see how I feel again. But I'm really excited. And then the last one on my list is Little Women. I can't remember, was it 2019 version, 2018, but the Greta Gerwig version. I love that film with all my heart. That technically isn't a like Christmas film, but I feel like it's a winter Christmas vibe film, and I love it so much. That one is very, very sad. I cry every time I watch it, but it is just like a hug to your heart, and I love it so, so much. So that was on the list as well. But those are all the ones that I have on my list. I know there's so many more Christmas films. I had been looking for like a cute rom-com sort of Christmas film for a while, and like when Aldi was here, we watched a couple, and we watched, for example, Last Christmas, which we thought was a rom-com. You guys, it was so sad and it was bad. Literally, we were like, oh my god, we need something like to lift us up, and we needed like something cozy and stuff. It was so sad, and I was like, this should not be promoted as a cute rom-com. Like it's misleading, because it wasn't. It was not, maybe a little bit comedic, but not even. So I didn't like it. So anyways, I'm gonna go keep watching a little bit of Vlogmas, and then maybe Twilight. I just can't decide, but I'm craving it so bad. I ended up watching Vlogmas for the rest of the night, but now I'm just gonna go get ready for bed after the coziest day. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're having a happy holiday season wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and just know that you're very loved. And yeah, just Merry Christmas, and let me know all about your traditions and what you decided to do and what your plans are or have been. And yeah, I hope you had a wonderful day. Bye.